John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. No. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That just misses, and that's ball three.
Here we go, Logan.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
So Trout comes up with the knock.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Quick move to first, and diving back is Trout. Now at the plate, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings through that one for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball, no.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Trout, the lead runner at second. Shanuel at first. One gone.
That's a really good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels.
No.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Swing and a pop-up. Base hit. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Joe Adell. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add on. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels add 3 on this blast. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for the Angels, Grayson Rodriguez. And, Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Luis Ariz stands in.
This afternoon, second baseman, number 1, Luis Ariz.
Behind.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. To the right side, Shanuel fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Oh, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Grissom takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Inside, and it's 1-0.
No.
That's
Ball
inside. 3. That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Giants down in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So in now for the Angels, Tyler Heineman.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. 3-2 now. To third. And it gets by him.
Too low.
Heineman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball
Really good
outside.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, 1 away.
Here we go, Logan.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Heineman around second, headed for third. Throw cut off to second. In there safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Webb won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
A
the
new
Giants,
arm into the game, the
number
righty
43,
Tristan Beck.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Ball.
Here we go, Tristan.
2 on, 1 out. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
Come on, Tristan.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Adames. And that's the third out. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Chop to first, and a foul ball. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. One down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Schmidt getting to start at the hot corner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Ball
He's
2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one ripped left field. That's going back. Back some more. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. Angels 5 and the Giants nothing. Top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Wade Meckler.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. That
Ball
one
two.
misses, and a count 2-1. Foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Adele swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
No.
Fastball is outside. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That one misses.
Outside.
That's 5 straight. Can't find it here.
Outside.
That's 6 straight balls.
Let's go, Tristan.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball to first. That's out number 3. Angels strand 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park,
off
Willie
for the
Adames
Giants,
stands
The
in.
shortstop, Willie Adames.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
No, that's a ball.
And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Hurt one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt, ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Hauls it in after a long run. And there are 2 outs.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Daniel Susak, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto. And that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the Angels catcher, Tyler Heineman.
No.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one missing inside. In the air to left center. Ramos on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right side,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. Out towards right center field. Gilbert on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tristan Beck won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Jason
Giants,
Foley gets the
number
ball now.
64.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Trout. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Hey.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to
Foul
third.
ball.
And foul ball.
Ball
3-2
three.
now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here comes a 3-2. And they'll do it again. Talk about
Ball
a battle
four,
at the
outside.
plate. 10 pitches. He earned that walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball.
Trout on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Trout at second with 2 down. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Now a chance for Jorge Soler. Way out front for strike 2.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's the 0-2. That's to third. Schmidt throws across the diamond. Inning over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Angels 6 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ramos in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And the 1-0.
Ball. Ahoy.
The Halos up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Now all even up. And he hits a ground ball right side to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. The throw comes in too late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
You'll one. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Down and in, moved his feet. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Devers at the plate. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two on, one out. And a strike to Devers.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses. Full count now. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. One run will score. Ramos coming home. The relay to the plate, and he's out. But a run does come in to score.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
No.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Under it. And that'll do it. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants 1. We go to the top of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's outside, and it's 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Wade Meckler.
And that misses.
Inside.
Ball one.
Ball, no.
To the right side, Arise. The flip, there's one to first, not
He's in there,
in
he's
time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe.
Now batting
Adell.
Joe Adell. He's already homered in this game.
No.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Check swing called strike. 1-2. Stays alive. Meckler at first, one gone.
Here we go, Jason.
Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Giants.
Henches gets
Number
handed the rock out of the
31.
pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ahoy!
Step off, throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitch almost got him. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Swings over the top of that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Angels leave one. They still lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Jose Fermin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 70, warming up as well. Towards first, and that goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a 1-2. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
No, that's the ball.
Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The Angels leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And up next for San Francisco, Drew Gilbert. Fly to left his first time.
Ball, no.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Daniel Sousa.
That's a strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On the ground, out to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. They trail it 6-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now, Tyler Heineman.
Angels. Catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This one in the dirt, throws to second. The tag out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Miller, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready.
Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking. 2 gone now. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Trout, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Blows the high heat past them. That's a strikeout. Angels held in check. They lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now for the bottom of the
Number
6th, and there's a new
65,
pitcher on the mound. Jose Fermin. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Giants, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Yep.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the air, right field. And it's out of play, a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter.
And now it's the Giants DH, Bryce Eldridge. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Francisco, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swing and a ball popped up. Arise settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Popped up. And that is that. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants 1. Back here at Oracle Park, now the Giants 4-hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Big
Be
at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, and a full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance, though. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Good eye right there.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The 2-2 on the way. That's down and in.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Fires to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Fermin will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
So they
Angels,
turn things over to the
number
righty,
63,
Chase Silseth.
Chase
He
Silseth.
last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. The Halos leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants go down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the
change
Giants,
here. Eric
number
Miller.
68.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading off for the Angels, left fielder Wade Meckler.
That's too low. Ball one. And another ball. Miller, a tall lefty, 270 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Up the middle, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center. Gilbert turns to the right on the move. And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Giants 1. Back here in San Francisco, here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames.
Ball off the plate.
That one found hard the other way. One, two now.
Ball.
Hit in the air, right field. Adele settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
A little bit
Ball,
low.
that's too
Ball
low.
1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And
That's
there's
a
a
ball.
ball. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-2. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay pulls into third safely with a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball left side. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Ball one.
Runners are at the corners, one away.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Sam Bachman, the closer, is getting loose. Number 70 getting cranked up as well. Two on, one out. In the air, left field. Meckler makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Two down.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Elliott.
Here's Elliott Ramos.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chase Silseth gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So they
Angels,
bring on the veteran,
number
Kirby
39.
Yates.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
One and 2 here. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Through 8 full, it's the Angels 6 and the Giants 2. We go to the
Leading off
9th.
for the Angels,
Here's the Angels catcher, Tyler Heineman. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. This one in the air, center field. Gilbert gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
So now with one away and a man at second. And the batter now, Mike Trout.
D-Rod.
Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-2.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eric Miller departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Keaton Wynn will take over here. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. They lead it 6-2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman Casey Schmidt.
fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Adele going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next. for
That's
the
a really
Giants.
nice job right there. Great
Right fielder,
awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Shanawell on to first. Ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.